All right, welcome back to the Virtue Bowling Supply YouTube channel. My name is Chris and I'm here to bring you guys the high rev perspective.
And my name is Josh and I'll be bringing the low rev perspective.
Today, going head to head, we have the brand new Storm Alpha Crux and the Hammer Spawn. We'll be throwing 10 shots with each of these, picking one winner that we would most likely add to our bag and explain why.
With that being said, we are here at Bolero Via Linda on a fresh house shot. Make sure to like and subscribe and we'll see you out on the lanes.
After seeing the Alpha Crux and the Spawn go down the lane, these two are pretty similar in kind of where they fit in the bag, but I do think the Spawn is a little bit weaker than the Alpha Crux overall. I do think the friction response of the Spawn is quite a bit quicker. That forced me further left just because of if I got it to the friction too early at hockey stick. So I didn't want to blend quite as much as the Alpha Crux. So I feel like I can probably shape the Spawn quite a bit more right to left, and the Alpha Crux I can kind of keep it forward, keep my angles more in front of me, and use that more blendy kind of reaction off the spot to make it go through the pins. To me, the Alpha Crux felt a little bit more continuous than the Spawn did. I feel like overall the Spawn was more angular, so it kind of had that more hook stop ball reaction. To me, I feel like I liked the Alpha Crux ball reaction a little bit better. I do feel that like if I was too far left, which I didn't jump too far left with this one, but I feel like it could have like a stopping point of where it might plaque 10 almost. I didn't feel that here just because I didn't jump quite as far left just to see, but to me, I felt like this ball was really continuous. It looked really good going down the lane, and the Spawn had a little bit tougher time blending that wet dry friction, so some of the shots that I got to early to the friction just hockey sticked. So overall, I feel like ball reaction with the Alpha Crux for me was quite a bit better. Blended the wet dry friction quite a bit better. It felt like the Alpha Crux wasn't quite as allergic to oil as the Spawn. Even though the Spawn's a stronger piece and it's not really allergic to oil, the Alpha Crux wanting to start up a little bit more in the oil makes it quite a bit better, especially for me. I feel like I like to rather keep my angles in front of me and kind of use the shim rather than really shaping the lane. So the Alpha Crux for me just looked quite a bit better. So that, I think the Alpha Crux is going to win for me.
For me, both of these balls are definitely in that bigger ASIM solid zone. However, I do feel like the Alpha Crux is just a little bit bigger. I felt like it was just about a couple feet sooner in where it hooked, and it definitely wanted to be a little bit more smoother overall reaction, where the Spawn definitely was a little quicker to friction and waited in the oil before it saw it. And you could see when I missed in, it definitely shaped more off the back end, where the Alpha Crux definitely was more tumbly and wanted to kind of go more forward off of oil. For me, I do like both of these reactions. I just feel like the Alpha Crux is a little too big for what we're bowling on, and I feel like the Spawn was like kind of the tail end. You could see like in the beginning it looked amazing, and then as I moved further left it was a little touchy, but it still blended the lane out better than the Alpha Crux. I felt like it gave me a more consistent reaction, whether I got it to friction or oil, where the Alpha Crux I had to keep it in oil just because anything right, it was just going. So for today, like I said, as I moved further left, I felt like the Spawn just kind of gave me a little bit of a clear winner, but overall still balls that I would keep both in the bag. I'm most likely going to keep both of these just because I do like the way they shape, and I can see myself throwing the Spawn as like my big ball in house, and then the Alpha Crux is my big ball in sport. So definitely two overall good balls that are in that bigger spot. Final thoughts on these two pieces. For me, like I said, the Alpha is definitely a little bit stronger, where the Spawn's just a little bit cleaner, almost like a tour kind of ball. For me, I feel like the Alpha, like I said, is just going to be better a little bit more when there's on, on sport, or if your house shot has a little bit more volume. It just needs some oil out there. Because like here today, I just felt like there just wasn't enough. So overall, I do feel like the Spawn is going to be the winner today. Like I said, it just overall shaped better, and it kind of fit my eye better too. I kind of like that shape better. It kind of reminds me of like a Vexed or a Special Effect, just kind of that cleaner asymmetrical solid. So the Spawn is going to be the winner for today.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this video useful, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.